Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mondo Mini. Get your backpacks ready because today we will travel back in time, thousands of years back. Let's discover the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Construction so gigantic and incredible that ancient travelers would walk for months in the desert or on the open sea just to be able to admire them. But be careful, before leaving, I have a challenge for you. Of these 7 wonders, only one has survived to the present day. Can you already guess which one it is? Think about it carefully. I'll give you the answer at the end of the video. We begin our journey in Egypt with the Great Pyramid of Giza. Built as a tomb for Pharaoh Cheops, it was the tallest building in the world for over 3,000 years. It's made up of more than 2 million huge blocks of stone. Imagine having to move them without a crane or truck. Our second stop takes us to ancient Mesopotamia, where Iraq is located today. Here stood the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Legend has it that a king had them built for his queen, who missed the green mountains of her homeland. They were very high terraces, a true green paradise in the middle of the desert. Speaking of incredible buildings, if you could build a marvel in your backyard or in your neighborhood, what would it be? A chocolate castle? A space base? Write it in the comments below. We are very curious to read your ideas. Let's continue the journey. Let's go to Greece, to Olympia for the third wonder, the statue of Zeus. It was as tall as a 4-story building, all covered in glittering gold and ivory. It was so large that it seemed as if it would take the roof off the temple if it stood upright. Let's move to modern-day Turkey to discover the Temple of Ephesus in Ephesus. Forget ordinary temples. This was a true white marble giant with over 120 columns. Unfortunately, it was destroyed and rebuilt several times in history due to fires and earthquakes. Also in Turkey, we find the 5th wonder, the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. It was a spectacular tomb built for a king named Mausolus. It was such a famous building that even today, very large and important tombs are called mausoleums in his honor. We now sailed towards the Greek island of Rhodes. Here was the Colossus of Rhodes, a giant bronze statue as tall as the Statue of Liberty. It stood guard at the port to welcome arriving ships. It only resisted for just under 60 years before collapsing due to a strong earthquake. This statue was truly colossal. If you are enjoying this adventure among the giants of antiquity, leave a like on the video immediately. It's super important and helps us create new documentaries for you. The last stop takes us back to Egypt for the 7th wonder, the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Long before GPS existed, sailors needed light to keep from crashing into rocks at night. This tower was very tall and used a system of enormous mirrors to reflect the light of the fire tens of kilometers away. And here we are at the end of our journey. Do you remember the question I asked you at the beginning? Which of these 7 wonders still exists today? The answer is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Amazing, right? It's the oldest wonder of all, but it's the only one that has resisted millennia, climate, and history. You can take a plane to Egypt and touch it with your hands even today. Thank you for exploring the 7 wonders of the ancient world with Mondo Mini. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future trips. See you next adventure, explorers. Bye!